Where is my stun at?
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
I got you, fam!
Really, nigga?
Time stop.
Again.
Time stop.
Again, I dare you. I double dare you, motherfuckers.
Time stop.
One more goddamn time.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Easy!
So, I assume that whenever people get Killer Queen for the first time, they either go,
Ew, common stand.
or they try it for a bit, and then they throw it away shortly afterwards because they want something rarer. At least, that's what it seems like, because literally no one uses Killer Queen unless it's a newbie who thinks he's cool for a bit. I'll be honest, I'm not really the biggest fan of grinding stands because of how much monotonous beating or waiting for deal there is. For the abilities without a quest, they feel even worse because it's just waiting. I'll talk more about this another time because we're here to talk about Killer Queen because it's a super underused stand. Killer Queen is a furry stand. I'm not saying that every furry probably plays Killer Queen, I'm just saying every Killer Queen user is probably a furry. Don't expect anyone to respect you for playing this stand. Expect them to immediately log, say something passive aggressive, or straight up complain when you easily 3-stock them. I think the general consensus is that Killer Queen's sheer heart attack is super annoying, but still, if it was that broken, I should see more people playing this stand. Oh wait, that's right, AUT used to be a modded ABD. Literally no one cared about common stands. For the three of you people who don't know, Killer Queen is a stand ability that originates in part 1 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and its primary ability is to turn anything it touches into a bomb. To no one's surprise, that's the main ability his moveset revolves around in AUT. First, let's do a rundown of Killer Queen's abilities to get a general idea of how his moveset is so we can see how to utilize it to the best of our ability. Alright, I'm gonna apologize in advance. My game is running like a PowerPoint currently and the devs haven't done anything to fix it, so we'll have to bear with it. We have most of the standard moves that come with most stands. We have a 4M1 combo, dash, sprint, barrage, and block, but we do not have a heavy punch, but strangely enough, Killer Queen has no block breaking moves whatsoever. You might think that's a terrible idea, but all of Killer Queen's bombs bypass block, so they can't even block anyways. This brings us to Killer Queen's first ability, its primary bomb. You press R to have Killer Queen place a bomb on players. The player touched will have a bomb placed onto them. Most of the bombs do moderate damage, so they're pretty good options all around, but you need to be careful because bombs can damage you for some reason. The main downsides to primary bomb is that the bomb plant deals no damage or stun, so you cannot use this to continue a combo. The bomb plant also cannot bypass block, so that kinda sucks. The way you'll want to use this is by planting some bombs before starting your combos if possible. Don't feel pressure to use this move all the time though, since it's pretty situational. Next move we have is Yen Throw. I didn't mention this earlier, but Killer Queen can only have one primary bomb up at a time. I know that I just said primary bomb is his R move, but a few of his other bombs also act as a primary bomb. Yen Throw is one of them. Yen Throw is one of the few projectiles that actually let you aim at your cursor. The coin either explodes on contact, whether in the air or on the ground, or when manually triggered with R. I mainly use the Yen Throw as a distancing tool, so whenever someone tries chasing me, I use the Yen Throw to blast them back. Of all the 4 Killer Queen players I've seen, not a single one used the Yen Throw. I think it's because they try it out and not know what to do with it. I think players get confused when they try to use it to mainly engage enemies when it should be a defensive option. The third move that we have is Bubble Bomb. Killer Queen summons Stray Cat to spit out a bubble as he turns it explosive. This move also acts as another primary bomb if you're curious. This bomb explodes on impact, or you can press R to detonate it early. Note that has a noticeable delay when triggering before the explosion. There is also a delay when you shoot out the bubble. The bubble's not that great of a move because of how slow it is overall. It has long delays when pressing the button and the projectile speed is slow. It deals great damage, but it's impossible to hit from more than 30 studs away because of how predictable the trajectory is. Still, because of its low cooldown, I can easily use it in tandem with the next move we have. Up next we have Killer Queen's second bomb, Sheer Heart Attack. It's triggered by pressing H. It summons Sheer Heart Attack as a small NPC that slowly goes around blowing up nearby enemies. Sheer Heart Attack goes after the enemy with the highest health. Just like how in JoJo, Sheer Heart Attack goes after the things with the highest heat. In the case of 1v1s, that just means Sheer Heart Attack will go after the same player over and over. Just look at how balanced this is. In all seriousness, Sheer Heart Attack's main weakness is how slow it is, and its unpredictability. Quit getting stuck in the ground. It can barely catch it up. I, however, use it in 3 main ways. The first way is that I place it, try to go around my enemy, and then I blow bubbles at them. The fear of getting hit by the bubbles pressures them to go in the direction of Sheer Heart Attack. The next way I use Sheer Heart Attack is before I initiate a combo. When I initiate a combo, I might slip up, then I'll have Sheer Heart Attack get in between us and blast us apart. Sure, I'll take some splash damage, but it's less damage compared to a combo my opponent could potentially do. If I do land the combo, then just before Sheer Heart Attack arrives, I can dodge out of the way to let it take over. The last way that I use Sheer Heart Attack is that whenever my opponent goes invisible, mostly from Time Erase, I can use Sheer Heart Attack to help blast me out of a potential surprise attack, or chase them away so they don't get near me. The next move is one I like to use a lot. It's Escape Plan. You use the move by pressing G. It cuts off the hand of the person you hit, causing them to bleed and be stunned for a bit. There isn't much to say about how I use this move. I usually do it to extend my combos, or I just do it whenever possible to slow down an enemy. For the move I like the most, I really don't have much to say about it, huh? The last ability we have is Killer Queen's third bomb, Bites the Dust. Bites the Dust functions by pressing F to make Killer Queen reach out to touch someone. Once someone is touched, Killer Queen appears in their eye. From the enemy's perspective, Killer Queen grows in size until he detonates the bomb. Once the bomb is detonated, a flashy cutscene plays, the enemies in range explode, and you regain a lot of health. Please note that if you take damage during any part before the detonation, the sequence is cancelled, and you cannot use any attacks to defend yourself. The info server says that Bites the Dust deals massive damage. From what I've seen, it does no damage, and if it does, it's negligible at best. I hope this is just a bug because currently it's missing the bomb part of Killer Queen's third bomb, and it's just a glorified healing move. The one recommendation I can give for this move is to always use it at the end of a combo so that you can give the enemy enough stun to not attack you while you plant the bomb. Unfortunately, if they have a projectile, it's a lot harder to land this move, but other than that, if you can keep a good distance, you'll trigger the explosion because it detonates no matter where you are. Also, I found out there was a glitch you used to be able to do where you could use Bites the Dust on Sheer Heart Attack, but then it got patched, so don't bother trying it. For the standoff moves, I'll keep this short because they're pretty simple compared to the other moves. The first standoff move is the uppercut with E. Player dashes and unleashes a swift uppercut. This move doesn't deal much damage and don't expect to get much extra reach with the initial dash. The second move is Killer Queen's punch bomb with R. You punch the enemy with your hand and Killer Queen blows them up shortly afterwards. This move deals good damage and it's a pretty good option in a fight. The third move is Face Slam with F. You extend your arm to reach out for the enemy's head and then a short cutscene follows where you repeatedly slam their face into the ground until blood is spilling out. This is the best standoff move simply because it deals the most damage. You can place any bomb other than R for when they get up to immediately attack them again. For combos, my bread and butter combo is the barrage with E, 3 hits with M1, and then escape plan with G. I'll try to follow it up if they don't get knocked too far, but there's a chance they might. My extended combo is 3 hits with M1, barrage with E, another 3 hits with M1, escape plan with G, and final 3 hits with M1, face slam with standoff F. Then I can place either a coin bomb or a Sheer Heart Attack before they can get up. In all honesty, you can place the final hit of a combo with either an M1 finisher, escape plan, face slam, uppercut, punch bomb, primary bomb, or Bites the Dust. But you'll usually start combos the same way. If you want a true combo, use the simpler bread and butter combo. If you want a riskier combo, use the extended combo. If Killer Queen deals so much damage, then how do you counter it? Just block. Killer Queen has no block break moves whatsoever, so you're pretty much safe if you block. Sure, Killer Queen still has his other bombs, but there's enough startup to heavy punch them away, so you can beat Killer Queen, a stand capable of blowing you up into dust with a single button. Why does nobody do this? I don't know, maybe it's because the block kinda sucks. I think Killer Queen's an overall pretty solid stand. I'd rate it like a 3 hands out of 5. The only downsides are the lack of mobility, unreliable projectiles, and splash damage towards yourself. Do you still doubt Killer Queen's a good stand? Then check out this fight. Guess how many explosions will be in this fight and leave your guess below in the comments.
This is fucked. This is not right. This is not cool. I'm not. Ah! Hold on.
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny? Seriously?
I want to die.
Psych!
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Oh, nigga! Fuck! 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 Oh!
As R. Jaden says, "I'll be honest, bruh, I don't think anyone can beat that, but no one uses Killer Queen, so no nerfs."